Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, February 18. Government will be spending $620 million to build 4 high-dependency units, HDUs, at 4 hospitals in the new fiscal year. The money has been set aside in the 2020-2021 estimates of expenditure, now before the House of Representatives. This will be done under the Program for the Reduction of Maternal and Child Mortality (PROMAC) and is being funded by the European Union and the Government of Jamaica. Among the targets for the financial year are the procurement of equipment, training of nurses, doctors, and healthcare workers, as well as conducting research on the causes and risks of premature birth. PROMAC is geared at reducing the incidence of neonatal and maternal deaths. The program was created to strengthen institutional capacity, improve the management of high-risk pregnancies, and enhance public awareness and understanding of healthcare processes and the rights of patients. 60 children in Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Catherine with mild to severe intellectual disability are to benefit from an intervention treatment. The Ministry of Labour and Social Security signed an agreement with the Jamaica Association on Intellectual Disabilities to execute the program. It's being funded by the Government of Japan to the tune of $660,000 and is being administered by the Inter-American Development Bank, the IDB.
I am particularly delighted that the IDB shares this vision and have partnered with the Jamaica Association on Intellectual Disability to improve access to quality care and educational interventions in a suitable environment for children with intellectual disabilities.
The children who will be selected will be ages 6 years, 6.5 years old, so we are working with the very young. Our parents are critical to the implementation of this project. We are going to be offering our parents ongoing support throughout the duration of the project.
The innovative approaches to the development of children with intellectual disability project will run for 3 years and includes neuroplasticity or brain stimulation approach with medical intervention, plus teaching and learning. Still on education, 12 schools across 8 parishes currently on the shift system will benefit from the construction of additional classrooms. The move is to address overcrowding and remove the schools from the shift system. The project will begin in April and is being implemented under the $1 billion Primary and Secondary Infrastructure Program. The 3-year program aims to construct classrooms at 19 schools and security fences at 20, upgrade the electrical systems at 13 institutions, and build 1 infant school. Government has set aside $1.2 billion for the Ministry of Industry, Commerce, Agriculture and Fisheries Farm Road Program. This year, the ministry intends to rehabilitate 80 kilometers of farm roads island-wide. Meanwhile, farmers in Manchester and St. Elizabeth will see continued work happening on the Essex Valley Irrigation Infrastructure Development Program. The project, which is being funded by the Caribbean Development Bank, has been budgeted $612 million to see through its execution in the 2020-2021 fiscal year. Targets for the year include continuing well drilling, starting the construction of renewable energy infrastructure, as well as completing an irrigation network system and global gap assessment to identify the agricultural needs of farmers. Details are outlined in the 2020-2021 estimates of expenditure, now before the House of Representatives. The Ministry of Justice is reporting a resolution success rate of 90% for referral cases through the restorative justice process. Permanent Secretary Sancia Bennett-Templer says this is supported by the expansion of restorative justice offices across the island. She says the offices have been partnering with the judiciary, community groups, and schools to increase the number of referrals.
Restorative justice is a tried and proven method with a high success rate in many territories across the world. And even here in Jamaica, we have been having significant success with this method of dispute resolution.
Mrs. Bennett-Templer was speaking recently at the 11th Annual Restorative Justice Conference. She says the ministry continues to engage the public in restorative justice practices, which has the advantage of reducing the case backlog in the courts. And finally, Senator Matthew Samuda has been appointed Minister without Portfolio in the Ministry of National Security. He was sworn in on Monday by Governor General Sir Patrick Allen.
I, Matthew Peter Samuda, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Jamaica, that I will uphold and defend the Constitution and the laws of Jamaica, and that I will conscientiously, impartially discharge my responsibilities to the people of Jamaica. So help me God.
Minister Samuda's appointment allows the government to meet the constitutional requirement of cabinet-level appointments from the Senate. The void came after Senator Pernell Charles Jr. resigned from the Senate to run for Member of Parliament for the Clarendon Southeastern constituency in the upcoming March 2 by-election. That seat was made vacant after Rudyard Spencer resigned from representational politics on February 4. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.